What's up? Jaclyn Baker here, Miss Fitness International UK and 7-time Olympian. We are now 6 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia 2024, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an update about what I've been doing, what we've changed, and what we'll be doing moving forward. So usually about the 6-week out mark, I am feeling pretty low energy, pretty exhausted. This time around, I am not feeling that way. We've really tried to implement a little bit less cardio this time, which does mean my food was cut a little bit sooner, but we're trying to maintain my leg size and not make my legs look too drained or get too drained towards the end of my prep going into peak week. So trying to really keep my leg size. Usually it tends to, they get a little bit more fatigued with all the cardio and the fitness routine practicing, so we're trying to just eliminate that right now. So this past week, we did cut my calories a little bit. We went to just all low days. And then on my leg day, I had a little bit of a refeed of a pancake meal again, which was delicious. This is something that we implemented this prep. I have never done that before, but it seems to be working, so we're keeping it in. But other than that one meal, my calories have all been my low day that they were about 6 weeks out. So it's 2 carb meals, 3 fat meals, and the rest protein and veggies. So that has been the same. Going forward, we are changing that a little bit. So it'll be all low days again. But instead of the carbs, we're gonna go with fat. So we do that a lot. We keep the calories the same and change up the macronutrients. It works really, really well for me. It's a way to change up the food without cutting calories, which is really great. You wanna always keep as much food as possible while we're leaning out and getting into closer and closer to the show. So as far as my workouts go, cardio hasn't changed. My lifts haven't changed. I'm still lifting 5 days a week. I have 1 complete rest day and 1 just cardio day. The only thing that has changed is I've started my fitness routine and started practicing that a bit more. So it's usually about 3 days a week, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour that I practice. It's sporadic. I don't have a specific day that I practice. When my energy is really high, I tend to go into the studio and work my routine in sections. So right now we have it split into 3 sections. And I'll go in and I'll run 1 section anywhere between 3 to 7, 8 times. And then that's it, and I rest. It really depends on how my body's feeling, how my brain's feeling. There's a lot of times when I do fitness routine, if I'm really exhausted and I don't feel like my brain and body are connecting, I'll leave the studio. At my age, practicing in that space is not healthy and I will risk injuring myself. So I try to be really smart about that and trust my body and know that when I go on the next day, I'm gonna be good to go. My brain and body will be connected and I'll feel a little better and we'll be able to practice safer. That being said, I've felt really strong in my routine rehearsals the past couple weeks, which is great. Because I am low calorie, so having a lot of energy and a lot of strength while practicing, doing cardio, doing lifts, or doing my lifting, it's good to feel like I have a lot of energy, because that only means that as we start to cut down, I'll be able to maintain a good amount of energy and practice my routine now, so that when we get closer, I can just practice a little bit less. As far as my normal competition prep and food and cardio and lifting, fitness routine, that is all very similar to everything that I've done in the past. If you watched a couple of my other YouTube videos, I spoke about my health and my hormones and my blood work and my labs and what that has been looking like over the past year or so. And I have been working on that with my new doctor, and so I did start some HRT and have been on that now for 3 weeks. I definitely feel a difference. That is going to be another element that's added into my Olympia prep, because as we all know, hormones play a big role in, losing body weight, losing body fat, energy, sleep, all of these things, moods. So I am 3 weeks in on that. It has definitely changed my energy level. I don't have night sweats anymore, which is fantastic. And sleeping really great, and my moods are definitely more level. So I'm very excited about that, and really excited to see how the next couple weeks go with implementing that new protocol on top of my normal food, weight training, fitness, and see how my physique changes. I think that's pretty much it as far as updates go. I don't think we've changed anything else. I did add broccoli back into my diet a couple weeks ago. Wanted to see how my stomach would react. It has been okay, so I kept that in, trying to keep the fiber content up because my cholesterol is high and has been high my whole life. So just trying to implement little things here and there that I can do while I'm in a calorie deficit without increasing my calories, but increasing my fiber intake, which is super important. I will keep you guys updated on everything as always, and I will come back in about 4 weeks out and do another video and let you know if anything changes. Follow along my YouTube and my Instagram at Jaclyn NYC, and thank you as always for all the love and support.